Visiting here with Reid Ryan, 1250 ESPN San Antonio, ESPNSA.com. And Reid, you're kind of the brains behind this big league weekend. Just talk about how it came about, how it came through.
Well, over the years driving by this facility, you've always thought, hey, wouldn't it be great to have a baseball game in there? And we look back to the 1950s, actually, when they played a game at the Cotton Bowl. And so my dad and I were kicking around the idea of something fun to do to kind of promote the Rangers here in San Antonio. And he said, I said, what about playing a game? He goes, yeah, let's see if we can get it done. And so we started meeting with the city and talking, and one thing led to another. And, here we are, big league weekend, and we're getting ready to get it going.
How did the Alamodome come about, and was it kind of like a joke at first? Like, how could you turn a football stadium into a baseball ballpark?
No, it wasn't a joke. I mean, we said, hey, let's see if we can do it, but we didn't really know what the dimensions were going to be. So, I'm watching Lance Berkman launch him out of here. It's 285 down the line. So we looked to what they did at the LA Coliseum when the Cubs played the Dodgers for the 50-year anniversary of the Dodgers out there, and it was like 250 down the line, and it was an 8-5 ball game. And everybody said, hey, it was a great time, we had fun with it, and so we got with the city, and they said, yeah, let's see if we can make it work, and we got together and had some, drawings done and started laying out a field, talked to AstroTurf, and could we do this? Can we do that? And next thing we know, we're talking to Major League Baseball and the Padres and the Rangers, and everybody said, hey, sounds like a fun idea. Let's do it.
San Antonio, predominantly an Astros city, but this isn't like the Cowboys where there's just this rooting interest for the Astros. Did that factor in as far as the long-term viability of perhaps the Rangers and this being a hub for them in this city?
Well, for years I think people were fans really of both teams, and it's going to be odd this year with them being in the same division, but really it's a situation where baseball's cyclical, and the Astros, when they went to the World Series in 2005, everybody had the Astros stuff on. Now it's the Rangers' turn, and you know what, with the TV deal on Fox Sports Southwest, it's a great opportunity for them to capture the momentum they have along with their TV exposure they're going to be getting all over the state. And so the opportunity is theirs. And whether that becomes a reality or not, we'll have to see, but this obviously could be a big part in the success of that.
Jurickson Profar is a name that he'll be in Round Rock, right? He's going to start the season in Round Rock?
Yeah, Olt and Profar are going to start in Round Rock, and obviously he's a great player, but you almost don't want to get the clock running on him when you have a Major League All-Star at second base and one at shortstop. So it's a luxury to have, and you don't want to see a guy like that platoon where he's not going to have a chance to play every day. So I think he'll come to Round Rock, start with us, and then if somebody gets hurt or they have a need for him that they just can't hold him back anymore, you'll see him come up.
No doubt he'll help to sell some tickets in Round Rock too.
It's going to be exciting. I mean, very seldom do you get the opportunity to have a #1 prospect in all of Major League Baseball be on your team. So that's going to be fun for us, and I'm excited about it.
How about this Rangers club? Your dad has just done such a phenomenal job working with John Daniels, since they both kind of partnered up together. I always point out, a couple of years ago, they win the pennant, they go to the World Series, they lose Cliff Lee. Well, Rangers can't be bad, can't be good. Well, they do. They return. They lose C.J. Wilson. So it's kind of been like, well, they've lost two key pieces in free agency the last 2 years, and now Hamilton and Michael Young was traded. But what is it more about the players that have come through the system that just help to keep the glue together?
Well, I think anytime you have success, it takes a lot of people. So it starts with guys on the field. You got to have the players on the field. And I think the combination of some good trades, the ability to sign free agents, and then being able to, bring some guys up through your system have all played into the success. And, the other thing is they've been in the right division. There have been only 4 teams for the last couple years, which sure is a nice luxury when you only have to be the best out of 4 instead of sometimes the best out of 6 in the NL Central. So they've had a lot of things going their way, but most importantly, I think they had a core group of guys that are at the right age and have stayed together, and John Daniels and his crew have been able to, supplement where their needs were and make smart decisions.
Great stuff. Reid Ryan, Ryan Sanders Baseball, bringing the Texas Rangers to the Alamodome and perhaps for many years to come.
We hope so, and everybody come out. It's going to be a great time, and I'm watching batting practice now, and guys are absolutely hitting missiles, so this is exciting to see.
Thanks, Reid.
All right, appreciate it.